Call back, to return a phone call, to revisit. The doctor will call back with your test results this afternoon. We'll call back the candidates for second interviews next week. She called back to the office to grab her forgotten keys. Call back, to return a phone call, to revisit. Call for, to demand or require, to publicly advocate. The situation calls for immediate action to prevent escalation. Activists are calling for stricter environmental regulations. This recipe calls for fresh basil, not dried. Call for, to demand or require, to publicly advocate. Call in, to request someone's presence, to contact by phone. They called in a specialist to fix the technical issue. I called in sick today because of a migraine. The radio host invited listeners to call in with their opinions. Call in, to request someone's presence, to contact by phone. Call off, to cancel an event or action. They called off the wedding due to irreconcilable differences. The search party was called off after the hiker was found. Please call off your dog, it's scaring the children. Call off, to cancel an event or action. Call out, to challenge or criticize publicly, to summon. She called out her colleague for spreading misinformation. The army was called out to assist during the disaster. The teacher called out the names of the winners. Call out, to challenge or criticize publicly, to summon. Cap off, to finish or conclude something memorably. We capped off the evening with a fireworks display. The CEO capped off her speech with a surprise announcement. He capped off his career with a best-selling novel. Cap off, to finish or conclude something memorably. Carry forward, to move a total to the next page, period. The unused budget will be carried forward to next quarter. Carry forward the remaining balance to your next invoice. The team carried forward their momentum into the second half. Carry forward, to move a total to the next page, period. Carry on, to continue, to behave in an emotional way. Carry on with your work, I'll join you shortly. She carried on about the mistake for hours. Despite the noise, he carried on reading. Carry on, to continue, to behave in an emotional way. Carry out, to perform or complete a task. Scientists carried out experiments to test the hypothesis. The soldiers carried out orders without question. We'll carry out the renovations next month. Carry out, to perform or complete a task. Carve out, to create or secure time, space, or a niche. She carved out a successful career in a male-dominated field. He carved out an hour each day for meditation. The startup carved out a niche in sustainable fashion. Carve out, to create or secure time, space, or a niche.